Yeah, so this is my first doubt battle, my first high quality recording battle, and my first Uber battle with the Uber team I made recently. And I was on a random website. This guy says, "Can we battle?" I say, "Sure." He says, "Can we use Uber Pokemon?" I say, "Okay." So it's an Uber battle. He says, "Yeah, sure." So he ended up only bringing a single Uber, which kind of disappointed me. And I was also kind of disappointed of the performance of my own team and my own performance for my first time in Ubers. But of course, I won. Obviously, there was no doubt about that. Still, I was a little disappointed. Anyway, so this is the battle. Here we go. So he leads with his Lucario, which I had no idea what it really was, because Lucario is usually offensive, sometimes sword dance, stuff like that. So I just go with the obvious thing. I use Stealth Rock. He uses Dark Pulse, which kind of surprised me. I know, I just wasn't expecting it. Then again, I wasn't really know what I was gonna expect. If I knew he was gonna do that, I was gonna use Mirror Coat, but I didn't. I hung on my Focus Sash. I switch out because he could kill me. I was expecting another Dark move. Didn't happen. He uses Flash Cannon. I guess he was kind of going the safe way too. And he does surprisingly a lot of damage. He almost kills my Darkrai. Anyway, I put him to sleep. Very glad I didn't miss, because I tend to really mistrust moves like Leap. And then he switches out, which is kind of bad because I was going to start setting up on him with Nasty Plot, which I did anyway. And he goes into his surprisingly, only Uber. I miss, which just sucks, considering that I actually was going to do a super effective hit with Nasty Plot. I actually could have probably killed that in one shot. Anyway, too bad about that. There goes Darkrai, and then I send out Deoxys. He's only one hit away from death, yet he can take that pretty easily. He can take it out with super power, since he is max physical offense. That's a pretty strong move, and super effective once again. Brings down attack, defense, doesn't really matter. The only Uber my enemy is carrying with him is gone. He goes to Salamence, which was not too much of a surprise. It takes some damage from the rocks, which is very welcome. Brings down my attack even more. Now it's pretty much half gone. And I go into Shedinja, predicting that there's not too many moves Salamence could have other than Fire Fang that could actually kill it. And I was going to use Trick, which failed because he flew up. So I went into Mewtwo to take the fly and then proceed to kill it with Ice Beam, which I did. It inflicted quite a bit of damage. Then again, Mewtwo is not really much of a wall in any way. It still takes, I guess it takes it pretty well considering it's a stab move coming from Salamence. I kill it in one shot, obviously, with Ice Beam. My Life Orb, it, does a little bit of damage. You go into Tyranitar, now predicting that I might either switch out, or at least he can do some damage with a critical hit. And this is very lucky for me because I had Aura Sphere, which is 4 times effective, and it's a special move. He pretty much has no chance of surviving. Even though Tyranitar is actually pretty bulky with Sandstorm running. One of actually the bulkiest, well, maybe second to Shuckle. Anyway, Mewtwo is holding up pretty nicely, although it's taking damage from Life Orb and from the Sandstorm. He goes into Toxicroak. He uses Sucker Punch, which I kind of saw it coming. Then again, at the same time, I didn't see it coming. I could have killed it. He had it, so he used it. Obviously, I wasn't gonna switch out. And then going to Deoxys to outspeed him and do a little bit of damage with extreme speed, which I do, and it almost kills him. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't kill him. I mean, seriously, this is an underused Pokemon. It's pretty weak, or maybe not even not used, and it's extreme speed, like 100 power move coming from Deoxys, which has about 500 offense. Anyway, didn't kill him unfortunately. I go into Groudon, kind of safe because he's bulky and trained defense and HP. I kind of set up on him, knowing that there's not too much he can do. He kind of tries to, pretty desperate right now. He can't really do too much. He changes the weather to rain so that he can actually gain health instead of lose it. I keep setting up. He gains a little bit of more health, and then he tries to hit me. Once again, pretty much useless. And I kill him with Earthquake. He's gone. And then this was like a really surprising part, something really amazing. Um, he sent out his Gyarados, and I know that it's raining. I didn't see it coming out. I was expecting, physical. Maybe I was thinking he's either gonna use Dragon Dance or he's gonna use like a physical water attack. He used Hydro Pump and killed Groudon in one hit. I know it's rain. I know it's pretty strong. It's a stab move, but Gyarados is not special, and it's all just the rain. I was also surprised because first it's Groudon. He's a Uber. Anyway, I go on the Shedinja, thinking that there's not too much he can do to me. I use Sucker Punch, do surprising a lot of damage. Then again, Shedinja's not all that bad in offense, has about 300 attack. And he takes out a move which is super effective, kind of surprised me. So anyway, he killed it. I go with Arceus, kind of safe. And actually that was kind of my last Pokemon too. Pretty embarrassing that I lost all of them but this one. And I just proceed to using Shadow Claw, even though, Shadow Claw, even though I know that I have Swords Dance and Substitute I could sub, I could start setting up safely, but I don't. I was just pretty cocky at this point, and surprisingly this thing survived, and woke up, and used Dark Pulse, and actually took down more than half my HP. If he were to have extreme speed, well, he wouldn't kill me extreme speed. If he somehow survived and used one more, he would have beaten me. Anyway, it would have been really embarrassing. That's all. Peace out.